couple thoughts on the installation of the MAXXFAN Deluxe. That's what we went with. Here's the old original, right? It's got rounded corners. The MAXXFAN has square corners and they're bigger, so you're gonna need tin snips to cut it back enough. When you put, we're just gonna talk about the outside work. And when we put the new flange up there, after you've cut it to fit, you've got to clean it all. You're going to need a scraper, or we used some sandpaper to clean up the edges. Really, we didn't have to do much cleaning because we did some sanding. You're going to need some type of a tool to line up the 4 screw holes. That's going to be in this picture. The ones that secure the flange to the fan. There's 4 of them, and they don't line up real well, so you need some type of a device to line up those holes. What else did we learn? I don't know, you need a tool, you know, something like this would be super helpful. Secure your 4, when you do your flange, secure your 4 corners first, and then with your drill bit make some little holes. All of these are going to be, of course, much smaller. They're just little pilot holes for your stainless steel screws. They will grip and grab and turn into there. They'll be fine. So don't switch to self-tappers or anything like that. Also, this is page 1 of the MAXXFAN installation manual. This is all you need to do for the outside. You really want to make sure you follow these highlighted things, especially with the metal clips. There's 4 of them on the flange facing to the sides. You do that wrong and you're going to be taking the whole thing off and spinning it, and the goo, it's going to be a mess. You must do it that way. There's certain caulks they don't want you to use. They talk about putting additional sealant, but you saw in my video you don't really have to do that. You do have to fully open the fan, and you do that manually, of course, turning the knob, and you install it in the raised position so you can get your 4 screws, 2 on each side, to hold the flange to the fan. After you've done all that, it does say here that completes the installation of the exterior. Just don't forget to go back inside and manually crank this back down, unless you're going to move to the next steps and plug it in and you have time. Most of us don't have time. So I just cranked it down. I'll do the inside later. What else do we know? Anything else that we're learning? You're going to need a caulk gun and some good sealant, of course. You don't really need a tape measure. You'll need a pencil and or a little black Sharpie marker for marking the top of the roof. We talked about some type of a scraper. We used a scraper, and then we used some sandpaper and cleaned it all up. That was enough. Little small drill bit. It's not that difficult. Be careful though when you're doing it, because that metal you're going to cut is aluminum, right? That roof, and that is sharp as a mother. And Paul cut himself, even though he's a carpenter for 40 years. So be careful with that. You'll have these screws and you'll wonder, which ones do I use to secure the fan to the flange? You don't use the white ones. Now, of course, we're talking about the MAXXFAN Deluxe. So I think that was about $350, but it was top of the line in that product. So it gives you lots of different options. I guess that's it for now. Text, call, whatever, if I can help more. Happy fan replacement. Obviously, Lola's got a ways to go yet with some other things. We'll get there. Won't we? Won't we all get there? Let's keep thinking we will. See you at the campground.